Mwa TV na huko tuwatanene na Antuba TV. Actually tushafika karibuni sana Antuba Weru TV baba lelete mubango ywa kukia karibuni sana tu na Eric Kimathi ni mudhuju wa mantu ya kisiasa. Karibu sana Eric. Happy New Year bro.
Happy New Year Martin.
Mwaka ilizeeka. Lakini tunasema turudie kadogo, kuna makosa ilifanyika.
Mwaka
Totondre barudi.
Naniyo MM Bioki awire mwaka yukura after Valentine's.
Tuko kwa TV nitachoma.
Na hii mwaka hakuna Valentine's so.
Kwa nini? Tutakuwa
maombini.
Sawa ni sawa muombi.
Tegeza tukimangira Yesu. Unapoona mama Rukutu akipangiwa huko.
Rukutu mtaachana tu na yeye Rukutu because anyway. Acha nisiende.
Karibu sana Eric while you were away manto maingi sana ya chenchi Timero. The last time twakuibiru yari manto ina yara petition ite assembly officers bamoba county government Timero bedra bakia impeached, but so much has changed. Dai 59 irano kai witayeta uka baba ingiba expect withdraw baki the American company mama ruare. What's happening? You know, karani same scripts, same cast.
Yes. Martin Niboga kanjuke nkatho nonto bwa kumbonera kanyaru kironaru njuke kanya nyankethia miru na habari ategeri na thikiria beto boero nonto kethate boto tuwe kanya gaka wira boga nonto bwa team yaku na Happy New Year.
Sure.
One, Kambuge Martin, it's all politics. Na politics, you don't predict what will happen tomorrow. Even today, the radio has at a particular time, it change depending on the needs. Na needs that Martin Kambuge kuna fight you can't sustain. There is a wave you can't sustain, especially if you go passive or you lose, especially for elected these elected MCs, not to be a constituents to represent. Na bena they want to be close to power. Manya nujira to dura Martin kanara tongere dura benda kuto enjoy the power, the privileges. Chia tongeria. No tu tongere bonge Martin non to. Ja MC atumba ku pull crown de kuganande. For example, MC governor keza nande. Jawora governor mbako jantore ne kwa. For example, wodi rampumite. Na MC atumba ku pull that crown. But isi mheshimiwa na kwenda kugwa feel that antoba bari ugata when the presence kana ibombo muthikira rya kwithura akiarira rwarira kana komba kuthwa ku negotiate on behalf kana ketha towe niwe wengo kuthura an opportunity ya kumba gwikurinya wengo aki political kana kwithima kirwaria kana kwithima kiura kumba ku wave a constituency by lakini Martin ketha kwira mutongire jomba kwaga that opportunity then fight ire tiumba ku sustained. For example, the Martin tukauga nego sustain. Let us be honest. The fact that ito adhuri MC na there are 59 who are now variamwe nontubwa yende kitheringana ya kuinga kawira mwangaza based on makosa jarazario at that particular time. You see, season changed. For example, ito kona one uroka matite mutuma
exactly. Yes. You know, the first one.
Yes.
Kwithwa akithama mtu mbele kwithwa akithama. Yes. Imtora wamba ura karibari. Aidha karibari.
Au karibari season 2.
Yes.
Uro mugire karibari season 2. Spana etawada mawira karia niwe urario mbere kwithwa akithama
na niwe majority leader.
Niwe
majority means
wengi sana.
Means what this?
It means that at the beginning, it was not a conscious decision as a personal level. Man, you say, move this. It's like, kaju kire opportunity to non tintongere tell me do it. But looking at what happened the first impeachment, na urowari okamatite na take time. But you see also in yaiti siasa it's all interest. Na yomba kuthura yukurira mheshimiwa kawira mwangaza ukita karugura nonto noe retro na noe jire no kamatekero kamatire then you, kuma remember there is what governor said that mawira na retro ne bishop See, na kamera irio. Problem bakodora neno ndo betera kamera kan tagare. You see also this. Mbere mbaneko. Mbere mbaneko. Now the fact that he never denied that he met the governor after, ikona ni there is something happened. But purely it's all about interest. Nagategera, I remember the moment kwe gitarimo o Karemi hosted Mawera for the future. Mawera want to be there's a future. Na future is you want to probably move from MC to the next level.
Of course.
Nanande he want to prepare himself for the next, regardless whether he loses the privileges there and show. Then enjoy the powers chia executive. It gives you an edge in any mono and kurukie baba batiku nonto problem Mawera want to be he said himself that future way is not only for MC want to propel himself to the next and they get problem to take an advantage that running na governor Kawira Mwangaza ya more advantage ko reason it na kinyanira mono itagariria irrespective kwethira we na mu impeached at that time.
So now okay akwithwa na future you know voters what I believe ni atiri muringi okura Karemi enda mtu wena at least kamusimamo you know so it's barely 2 months 2-3 months kuma impeachment yeje and then this Mheshimiwa Spana Mheshimiwa Mawera auma ku impeach governor just the other day auma ku impeach governor and then made that wetera adira okila rengi kwake muringi kura achuri mtu yukinye musimamo kweli is this person mtu yukweli ukwenda okura kisiasa mtu mbaba wetekia ini mtu understand.
One, Mawera probably calculation chao alioriatri what am I losing? Kudura dina associated na executive. You see, kungenda tutaka Martin apart from the persona ya governor, there's an institutional kuna institution. You see, there is an institution called governorship. Then there is a persona ya mtogoto governor. You see, Mawera akaugatri mine was to work with the executive, the institution itself. So quote na no actually akwari there is an executive or custodian or interbibi bibati kuita ntora ya you see ordinary mwananchi no arioriatre then have a need na interbibi bibati kuweza Mawera was akaugatri there is an institution here called executive ire custodian interbibi eno ni ondone the best thing other than kuendelea na ndoezi although there are weaknesses and challenges ya persona ya mtu there's still an executive they function kuendelea na ndio mba ukinyaniria ndo bakwa na kukinyaniria ara kwa are mtego work na institution ireko is it therefore begs the question is impeachment niyo mba kuthero iri Martin iri kiboko mtu mba kuurwa no mtu mba kuthero to impeach the governor mtu mba ku work with the institution iriyo kana meyangu kiwe ningu kiitaga you see let us agree Martin to itikanirie impeachment is a process ingoge imwe pattern MC yapati kuita teza sawa ko utumba ujanzi mtozo akuita ngoge yakinyarire mwicho okay to mumpeach ni akora what next then do I still stand kura yaguitanira na institution izi no ntuba kodora ngogira ndaitere kinyaka the emotion da file lejo wa field at the assembly
jokeza what happened
yes you see the next is repeat the cycle. You just repeat the same cycle.
Bagaita ba mwengare ma what of the options nyire ko MCs be na chiu.
I think for now MCs they have no other options unless they institute another impeachment motion known to is part of the Ngoge yao. As at now is to find out now the institution the area how do we now ensure ndigo streamline Ngoge yao na manifesto yao within the respective constituency. Now the other thing nyaka that people back deliver ben responsibility oversight to ensure muskumo that executive gwitangogireko area kulingana na wendekia bwao na ndu bara paturite.
You know, Eric, people are ragging Martin. Number one, mama no mume mono nonto boy budget iteje inakuja. Supplementary na ugirete lazima agaitango gino ureba yekari budget iteje in a few months although go to kapatamberia process. Number two, na ku manage kana na kuonekana je komba ku manage kuharagania assembly. Number three, mtu akagi speaker Ayubu should be very worried nonto kategera online nyakire bloggers ba kadrikari but Ayubu should be very worried. Don't you think maybe is the next target ya mama nonto na kuona Ayubu no this other side no mutangae kukorokire MCAs?
I think that's where Governor Kawira Mwangaza failed. When the first ikitaria kudura the speaker agocheka kando, that's the first mistake nitogete amati. The first mistake adithire igochebania na siasa ya assembly. By then she really need to invest every no tunya atekera most of the governors they really invest go to robena speaker friendly wa mutethia. Of course speaker ratu inaweza hii mtu ina msimamo jawe na probably ina plans ya probably ahead also the future noku inyawe and baora bakuka as a first entry. Now, this will affect badly if Speaker Ayubu Budi ati careful. It will be non-today. Inyawe yango kuambiria kwaria roaria sentiment ikombo mu affect. Non-today, if inyake dhara ora ikuda hii as a MP, inyawe akuga threatened that is kuna mtu mubangere nyako jikekitiki, then you will as well camp na governor to ensure mtu wako dhira kisiasa. You see, it's purely politics. Na Governor Kawira Mwangaza tukiugaga ena weaknesses yawe siasa nena kombo metura. Siasa no kombo metura na tutumba kuga onge where have an issue with how not in terms of politics. Kawira Mwangaza na komba ko play na privileges zile ai na komba kutara madhabu zao jengo. That's why the approach kwanza kuambiri on the top na taking Mawira, it tells you a lot that he has already convinced Mawira that now nonto ina troop nyawe mutongeria mati nekeda ko bate supporter you still have your support base within the setups ira uri ko kewe leadership. If for example today tukura there is a way kuna requests kana indikithia some of the MCs that by UDA there is a need to change utongeria bwa assembly. Oh yes, it's within their privilege nonto ibobo ngomanya if you are whip kinyako kokatha kwa whip ukethora now tukumba ku whip atongeria baba and it will be very difficult. Nikatha majority na no tukumba ku read show leadership akiria atongere barapa nyuma yaku then changes must happen. Lakini on tuba siasa na chochia igoro manya Martin MC nyakethra tukuga they have no options. MCs have kuna influence yuma from outside either the impeachment process can the leadership angle kuna influence chuma from the atongeria maome ko ikeja kuthura atongeria parape home probably the influence bakona Mawira is still fitting then it will be very difficult nyakumweberia. Yes.
Na mbere twita huko kwa Mawira no tukora twariria kumbekana kwage withdraw kebelu etene katwariria ndi the perceived persona ya Governor Kawira Mwangaza nonto kiri baba ingi bona yaka Governor Kawira Mwangaza bakwithwa ari mutongeria very combative. You know mutongeria we itare onde ari ndwene waria mutero yongwe every time bakwithwa ari combative. But then now akweya watanira na mtura rengi wa mukirie karibari there's one Mawira karia na kiri persona ya governor toba ingi baba kwithwa bakiona ya kate thari mtu friendly but then now bayaba watarana na Governor Kawira. Does this yumba kwithwa ye change ya madhuane yantu bromba kwithwa bakipasive Governor Kawira Mwangaza kwithwa ari mtu combative now she's becoming all of a sudden friendly kinyakiri greatest enemies.
Martin tutu
convenience
ko whether the right late one. Kawira ni mtu turaku a victim in every circumstance
she's always a victim.
Na nao mite ku master that art ya ku mwanga mwicho ya wichenzi ya korenga
mami wenu kako bangiro ne arume baba inge.
But I know journey ka kinya to the end. One day they will tafika mwisho because eventually people will know the true colors because eventually these things will come out. No today. The current setup AMCs, they have no option as at now. Not unless March we start another process of impeaching her. Yeah. One, they have only option to remain at the assembly or go work with the institution. You see, we need also to differentiate. Martin, let us focus on an institution and persona. Kawira has a problem. We all agree she has a problem in terms of temperament, combative, yes, true. That is.
And sometimes, yes. Eric, remember that I sympathize na Kawira because arari mayona kingang.
Yes.
Because arume bawa modiolungi, okay, kan katumira arume. Kambu atongeri bawa modiolungi, tanto bawa modiolungi.
Naimtomo bakoranwe.
Naimtomo bakoranwe. She has to be combative.
Martin, owning Doria today, why do you feel like Kawira na nitkiona kakakuruana? You see, we also need to ask ourselves.
99 against 1.
Nitikawira ati auga ubotona kakuruana. Nyanto bakuruano tuo kuruana babange. You see, you also need to understand. Ingo na kumenya na tare. Nikikuweza Kawira noe mwega nkurukie babange bote. Kana ituona kana.
Well, Senator said to bando to
apart from our husband.
No, okay. Apart from the husband, but Martin, what I feel is Kawira for onset, Kawira doesn't embrace. I think when I embrace the divergence opinion from other Tongerians. That's a problem. Unless, okay, the way, for example, they set up a CEO in political arena, okay, you go to accept the fact there are other Tonge, there are other leaders that have a different opinion, different way of Kudugania. Now, with Mbere, that's where the problem starts. The Kawira as a governor, we all understand she has a problem of accepting when a Tongeria bangi in the circle, kukinyaniria Dugani area, Utongeria Bomiru. That's the is not a fight. Unless Kawira etekaniri that iba kumba kwina tongeria bange bareo bomba kuwitarira okay, then it's become easier for her they are there to take advantage. Problem she also feel like other bejete going to take advantage. Yakwa
bejete
ontunya lakini wonga tekarado gani atre na tenya onire bomba kuba tunya. You see, could take advantage of them not to know in a position unless we talking now, then it becomes important. Kawira understand. So the first thing that's Mbere kwera watre Mawira, I start with Mawira. Right.
Who is the majority?
Who is the majority? Nyakadha na aretero na middle person. Uro muretere go bishop na muretere katakati na mbiri nawe. Then you start from the leadership. But I bet that Kawira would have advantage kukarande guru na the speaker. Pachika kamuchama baire. Okay, this fight tukoroa sana. You see, there is a moment which tukajora the late Saito, I think so. Orogere. You see, country is very important than individual. Saito, the rate. Bakari and the guru baire. You see, Bakari speaker and Kawira Mwangaza. Although not around the majority, they also approach minority. Okay, I have a problem. Of course, he didn't that na inkona nyabo hapo kuna problem tumirabudu kana hapo ntuna. Then we sit down. We iron out issues for the interests ya mwananchi. 5 years down the line, sisi ifika mwaka ingine tutapigana mahali mtu anataka kwenda
You know, Eric, matomu tunaochuria today Kawira itomuje mtu joka credit for everything. Kuwatana na MCs really. Kukaka MCs background. Bearing in mind, barabara ichetere MTF, let's start there. So MCA inje, bazare MCA inje, easy project mingi mama na ijeke na etawengwa personally.
Yes.
So kokwatana when MCs by elected.
How do they benefit?
How do they benefit ground?
Martin, the only problem that happened, the first reconciliation. Na ito areja Martin. But are na working formula. Ya ku work.
Yeah,
that's where the problem ya Mbere. Na nyoto abere poeta bukodira. Unless you sit down, have a working formula written on paper. That's to tigere batwe word. Tukwe project ya kuchia Ciaca. Tuwe project ya tuchia Ciaca ground. And of course, to arena manifesto yetu. But the moment nyaba baigirwa tama bambire guto momo no winya majority around re kira kimethene bitirio takane and then to the ground corner.
Yes. Should you be worried?
Yeah, I think you politically should be worried. One, the moment ambirire siasa nyawe, it's very hard. Mbuka kai mapema. The moment I declare interest ya kodora nyawe anto baba declare na kwenda kugombera gitikia. Central.
But we ngwatira huwa na kwenda.
You see, ankwire.
Kuruchia
we.
Nikugeria.
Chauga. That's where the problem. You see,
but you see, tukwenda kuthetera Ayubu, but Kinyao Eric at some point mtu akuona TV ne sometimes aeta kwa wewe ndio tunataka next.
Sawa, now question is Martin, kato ikinyama nto sentiment kando. Tojo mama ko manage somehow kwaragania Kongo kare Ayubu arakete amwe. Don't you think na mama ina grudge na this speaker and she's on record?
Kia speaker.
Actually kiambie cho ugire atire mbeu. Ugire even if it means ngeke mochoni na Kimeru. Yoko ingata Ayubu. Ivoka boethia.
Now that.
Ugire chipwip.
Chipwip.
Tugere kurotia mtu ichikuga Antoma Kawira jawe mheshimiwa wa Kiambi araugire uti kukarawa bati impeachite o
Assembly to na daily actually araugire there will never been peace.
There will never been peace. It tells you that insiders Kawira Mwangaza they are planning investment heavy the same investment to hosta out. The investment nyewe it's a plan. Unless anto baba bakari goro nonto siasa ne te wandui. I think Kawira najite Quran that politics it negos kumanaro rojo to the story inge ambiri. Unless they sit down, people put their interest on the table. Pure interest. Bekere interest chao katekate. Ba prioritize interest chao. Bawe work for the interest ya mwananchi. Non tunyato kwa interest ya mwananchi utureke on the table. It will purely be their interest first. Nembera mwananchi ni kabera merero unless bakare ndegoro baigonu imbi bakwenda. Governor etikiria MCs by kanya bachi yake ntorene. Ka speaker no aje kanya kao kako organize and kwethora protocol area and recognition area then executive run affairs yao.
Yes. So to ekiri ngwataniro ya MCAs barare ni the 59. You know, design iraba kwebelania thai baita akiri governor and some are expected again today. Mumiro akiokarathia achira ngwataniro ya ari tu ngwataniro ya ki make up. There was nothing there.
No, I think there was unity within the 59 of them. Na ibari na purpose. Na actually I take credit. Na I really support them because ibari na need. Actually nyatu tonde I really inyaoni as a person I went through the petition. Na anto baba they ibari na reason that's why they need to mama ende nyumbani. All right? I don't regret when even supporting them at that particular time.
You know why I'm saying that?
No, today if you see the accusation that was leveled at Mama, we all saw that they were genuine.
The accusations no chedre siama, lakini ngwataniro ya MCAs to impeach governor was not really was not theirs. Itari yo tuambiri na petitioner. Tuambiri na muikio motion mawira karia. You know, just days before ibari na kawira na thetaira kawira until rari mitungu I think after mantu ya makiri ile ari mitungu somewhere some event somewhere mitungu ile ari and then bambire kumbuka wo bonde bakiarasia but from where I sit inkiolele mantu Eric inkuona yaka ngwata nidweji itari you know it was not really a purposed one itari kumakire nkorone chyo considering external forces which are involved kire kureta ntoba 59 amwe because of even kinya kire efforts ira chiekiri utira ati be kumi baba tinjire yingi kinyabo ibakweyanjire there was so much external forces chiario kire MCS ba itari kuma their own
Martin, the only the only mistake the MCS did it to have the majority leader table the motion. He wasn't ready, probably came in. The period, kajampre over. I will just speak it. No, there are people who hand this discussion all through. They are in a passionate drive ages from the onset. I've in the assembly. Government. This is also other concern.
Actually, if they bring another one, Mama will screenshot. She will trust me.
I think that was a problem. Having majority leader carry the motion. The motion. Only Nani was not ready. That came in to take advantage. Or it was also a calculative move from even the executive itself that because if you give someone else probably Kenya preparedness there was an issue as well. But the only problem, not the 59, how they settled on the Mturoka table the motion, that's where they missed seriously. Onto this inya gutadhiria ntuko inkai ku shift again gweta kuchoka nara umite, then it tells you then perhaps kwa rina problem ya urawa regukari. If you had someone different from inyabara ba pusha drive from the onset, it will be ku shift kwa whether you think ito kuina Witi nene ja nande that no jukire motion joja move. To me, 59, there were not the problem. As long as there was perceived influence from outside, they had to go political party position. No, there is no. They now Martin party to take a stand. Yeah. Uti problem area. It has always happened. It has always happened. Yeah. The party position feel that Mawira atombere atumbo tongeria achinjwa ewe Jim or someone else. There is no problem because that party position na pia bati kutidio inyakeda mbas na bingi party koketata gedo myogona nya fight your bus and the rest. Those are party issues. But if there is no problem for the party to take a support or the leadership kana tongeria baome ko support the cause ya Mbere kadai kuenga mama kana kuenga kuita anyone else ko it's within their prerogative komenyadre imbe. But what I feel only as an issue with Mawira is the 59 of them ura ba settle on Mawira to ntikana mantin tuiterete tumenya no me motion to ije joleo lakini tutaize no muikia no to no how they come up with muikia then that's a problem.
So do we need itobati weta kuona clips chaura Mawira aagire kesi Senate? Do we need to
revisit
Abala
this new development. Don't answer that one.
And Eric,
but then Golden hata hawa aruatire kile Facebook aruatire hamtawezana na mama kabisa kwa ground ni kugumu. Don't
you think this lady somehow
on the ground, ground, you see, Martin, I usually say, unless we do something else, I think, but I think on how my mama, okay, non to get ignorance, from the nakwaga umenyo. Then someone has taken advantage, which now it has really advantage ke Governor Kawira Mwangaza. But unless we do a tactical lingi, then
Kawira is winning.
Kawira will, of course, she will win. Kinyada hii na chindete ino because kedara na Mbere kuja na majority
na manage kwa raganya assembly dai crisis.
Yes. Na the ground itimu itikiria. Right? Unless we there is a fight we can't sustain. The MCs can't sustain. Na ikawa kuwa honest. There is a fight you can't sustain unless ato amwite match we join governor. Match ya Mbere makosa jerejero uyibicha tuchoka etwinde tugeta nonga wachoka tuki nondu no badiri batonire otubera bageta bambire gwito mo
jonto bambire kaire otuko
nande bange baretero otuko ongeta muthenya ari ikuru bishop nande no Mbere tie ko all we let her be governor for the next 5 years.
You just keep quiet.
4 years to ananchi amwe based on
yes. Now, ruari kwina muchamano your MCAs but mandated na Secretary General by UDA. Now, you know, this will mean a lot. Na outcome. We run on to kiri baruera ya andikiro ni Mheshimiwa Malala ya ubeta muchamani ene. Malala mbere na kuwa ate kutene tumikiwa change leadership ya assembly. You know, these people might have looked siasa chameru borai weta na bona Governor Kawira is still famous on the ground. Na maybe no bendo mo retain no UDA no yendo mo retain no to 2022 so batenda kuingilia sana manto yake because itumikia MCS by UDA bedro bene dhwanira kuta Mawira no tuboka Mawira kwithwa no side na Kawira na Governor Kawira. So in mathematics ya kiama ke UDA karimi ni kwithwa atire mama still ena popularity. Kawira still Governor Kawira still ena popularity we miru na benda sana edhwari candidate wo 2027. So kumukaria ni kuhakikisha ate nibo karia Kawira nibo karia Mawira urawa muchore wa Kawira.
And
the mathematics in
exactly.
this is 2027.
And let's agree, Eric, something non to muchemano juju na ro maybe no change leadership kana bakauga Mawira retains. If he retains, mama wins.
Absolutely. There's a message.
There's Mawira, a message that
if today Mawira decide they decide Mawira still retain. Win. It's a win for Kawira Mwangaza. Now why I go na kuongera on your statement that not only 2027 UDA want to register members starting
April. Grassroots.
Na nuije bwana Martin uteomba kuweza kuregister for example a ruling party iteomba kudhora ina goodwill njega not unless he hold the governor urawe ku abate the probably the drive ground the drive ire ku register members na ikitomi uko na Gachagua since onset na girete kugeria mama eza based on her ability to move ground on the ground on to bwana inchi bara background mwana inchi ro kawaida the same tactics tumero na the current ndikaraja president and Kawira Mwangaza bekras kimwe kiri manto ne
isha stop
na manto
wanashare characters za uchokozi wanashare characters za to so many enemies
yes cha baibo na I feel like if Mawira retain the position of majority leader, it's a win for Kawira. It's a win also for political reunion ya Mwangaza na UDA. They can also be friend of the party friends that support drive. Na for Kawira kujukia position ya UDA will be very difficult. Kawira doesn't trust political parties. Kabisa, the same way she doesn't trust anyone. unless her
So
and
we might
her
even have
circle,
her as an independent again.
we might
Kana
have,
yake ama
But you
yake.
know, once beaten, twice shy.
Yes,
No good
yes.
kana Jubilee
Yes,
ule
yes,
Mulandro
yes,
ile
yes.
ndaike 90.
Yes, yes.
Kienda independent.
kabisa Kawira doesn't trust a political party not
Kare
unless
je naokolea People's Party, we elewa.
Korea people party we kana amwe kuthurena political party we where she make her own decision kinyoka tegera the way she governs it tells you it's where now where no one else unless there are few people in the circle nyatha iji Martin nyokero mtu akwira wite Kawira na kwenda for example Kawira doesn't trust someone atomba kuitanwe for some time atomba ko trust go
Atetekanga yanto.
atetekanga yanto that's a character
That's a
a personality na ingwitikani na ugo that if Mawira wins Kawira wins ikethare Mawira na
Kawira na
Kawira
Mawira.
Mero ne wera. Missionary Karote Aruatri, we have a very crooked leader in the name of Bishop. I wish she can reform. All in all, justice for sniper. This justice for sniper.
As we wind up, tukidhiri.
True. I agree na Karote that it's very important for justice. Ya mwana uju watutigire. Na there is no reason whatsoever ya kuita mwere jo mtu ka kuebire moyo jo mtu nonto wa political kabisa nonto there is a family there is also people affected now they need kinyao to batikuram ko we all agree that justice ya monora na though also I want to also borrow from Sauti Makarina say something very if you work an approach Makarina last night really listen to Makarina na Makarina probably have intel that probably we may not have justice lakini we want also to ensure thirikari hizi menya kugintu kimwe Martin for even the arrest probably that may have happened that may happen because of pressure for public pressure and public outcry. Lakini we also appeal kidi wachunguzi baba that we need to know atomo baba babao. We also need to baraba ene kuru izire ibao nonto tuamba kudiro ngwaza na mweri na jonge then tukaja kudura mwana jo atumba kuona kioto na nyasa as a male as people really speak nontoni I normally speak my mind that if I have a problem kinyoka dro onda kwa direbo matinda data sentiments yakwa you don't have to send someone use the only vitanga mbezenditetere kana there is no need we need also to enjoy the freedom expression and they provide it to katiba yetu
Very true.
I hope that the family iko justice na please let's support also the family ukomba let's support that family in one way or the other.
Mosedi Yoki ariwa Mawere is always a lukewarm without a stand and John Gifted today. That is true. Mama ground ako sawa na tulipenda ili kuharibu agenda za tulimpenda ili kuharibu agenda za makatel.
Let's wind up ngwetikia tukathirikiria Martin tukwithira tukia fair kirenya muthikiria. Yes please.
Only that I will need to ask this Mr. Eric. Do you think at some point maybe do you think maybe Gujanwiche Meru ndoiji na siasa itene to me. Do you think at some point ikathira kana twaturira wo ngwataniro impeachment
I feel tutukona tekara kuomba ku 3 advice but I hope that governor will sit down and realize backstop kiwe not why responsibility either I voted for her or not. Kawira need to understand that Meru to move forward it's important to embrace atongere bangi na ku respect the mutongeria thuri kadhani MC kadhani MP na sentiments chiawe kadho chikatil non to boa Quran as a CEO wa Meru to you are losing a lot na Mumeru tuko lose mwaka jumwe na Martin tukwa lose mwaka jonge jojo diteme acho kudira June there is no budget in place. There is no processing. But now Martin, I think Kawira doesn't even care about whether we want a budget or not. Because no ugenya budget direku because there is no law that's kumuligiria work with the previous budget. You can as well continue working with the budget unless only
of course she cannot work with the
no, what will happen is I submit the same proposal which I did last previous na public participation they are simply approve it. Your review.
Of course, not to get a majority leader.
Yes, na get majority leader.
Na maybe kinya weeks
na tena she has a framework here. Sheria nene kuwa she can only use 50%. Nyabo wale mkorokeria. Endre kutumira 50%. Poeterete mwaka joro jonge prepare. You see,
actually,
yes,
she can use up to 70%.
Yes.
The unit ya
michara. Right. Yes.
Thank you.
So now, Eric, utobonge bora tupati witikaniri ni ati by the end of this January, assembly ketra ya tukeni ate.
Yeah, Tokyo already.
Yes, if they're not careful, then if they will not stick. Actually, outcome in Arua, Neka determine whether they will hold the water or not. Actually, outcome in Arua, Neka determine whether there is 59 or there is 0 on the other side. Is how? I hope that decision can be on the UDA. It also need to kurikana. There is 59 that were. Alright? No ntupomba ba 59 baba Martin mumba kolingo iboko no ntupoko dhro ba tuko ba kai mamomba kaumia. Unless they sacrifice, whether they
politics,
of course, the casualties is equal.
Yes. We are sorry.
Finally, thank you very much. Lakini I hope and pray that the 59 of them, they need to faster and have a meeting very fast. To ensure
no 59 anymore, Eric.
Whether they are 60 or whether they are 20, they need also to stand and say that it's about time. Now we need to whether work with the governor or accept the governor is kabisa na
I think Eric burabo bati ukarika mbere burubo bati ukarika no nikurekera 10 bara nonto
baba jogi
they have been vindicated bakuderwa ni manto yara yokarika bakuderwa actually ni weta kwa majority leader. I think the first thing that should happen ni bara kurekerwa ni 59 bar
na kengina kyo Martin iba ekomi na governor kurekera the 59.
That is not their business. Baba ngibo bati kurekera ba ekomi.
Of
no, they really humiliated them.